Hey there. Yes, I have another haul, believe it or not. I'll go 2 years without buying plants, and then I'm just getting all the plants. This time I have 5 plants. 3 of them are sort of on the wish list. So let me tell you about the ones that I have. Now, I have some here. These are not the plants. I just want you to be able to see, one, that my orchid survived. I did do another video where I repotted her. She was a Mother's Day gift. And not only did she survive, but she's still flowering. So she has not blasted her flowers. And she's doing very well. You can see her pretty roots and everything. And then I have my other plant over there. I believe that's a calathea, right? Calathea. And she's still alive, y'all. She's still alive. She's not crispy. Of course, this is my peace lily, and she's looking polka dotted. She almost looking like a domino peace lily to some degree, right? But that's not a domino. It's a regular peace lily. I just have her sprayed with the sulfur, so she's got the polka dot look. I think it's kind of cute. I really do. I mean, she looks a little. Anyway, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with. I had no intentions on buying, but I just thought she was so cute. So I had one of these snake plants before, and she was a rescue. I don't know how I felt like I could rescue a plant that I had never kept alive before, but it sounded like a good idea when I thought about it. It's a snake plant. She's got a pup here on the side, back here in the back. She's got a new growth coming right here. And I think I wanna say I got this from, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Home Depot. It wasn't Lowe's. So I'm excited about this. I love the markings on this. And I have, even though if you just saw that other video I put out, what I did to that snake plant, which, by the way, I'm gonna show you a really quick update on her right now. So this is the update on her. I think she's doing better. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but her leaves are really looking better, in my opinion. She's not as soft. The soil is still like not dried out, but I think right now she's doing pretty good. It's been a week since I repotted her, but I think she's still doing pretty good. So yeah, there's that. And this is the Mikado. This is a Sansevieria Mikado. Yeah, Mikado. Mikado. Um, this was the wish list plant. I wanted this before I actually got the bonsai fingers, and I could not find this one. And then I'm just strolling through Home Depot, and they had like 2 of them there. And I was like, oh, I wanted to buy both of them, but what I buy snake plants for is to be as a part of my home decor. So when I buy them and they're small, then I can keep them in that spot for a really long time, and they grow slow. So these are the 2 snake plants that I have. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. And I love the shape of the, I know I'm going back, but I just love how different from all the other ones it looks. These things are solid, like literally solid. There is no bend in this or anything. This would be a really hard poke. I love that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to show next. Because the other 3 are like heart stoppers. Okay, I'll show this one. And this is the Baltic blue. I haven't even taken the tags or anything off of these plants. This one, I believe I got this from Walmart. I'm pretty sure I did. Trending Tropicals. Yeah, it was Walmart. It was Walmart. I love this. This is so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Cebu blue or Cebu blue. in the fact that it does fenestrate. This is a epipremnum pinatum Baltic blue. I think this is so pretty. I really like the subtle difference in the color. If you hold it up to a regular green plant, you can see a little bit of the blue coming out, but I think you can get more of the blue coming out if I gave it less light. I think the more light you give it, the greener it looks. That's my understanding. So I caught this one in time. When I got there, she was sort of dry, which was perfect because did not want an overwatered plant that I can't water with my mosquito bit solution when I got home. So these plants, even though I've treated them, they're still sort of like in a quarantine, and I have so many new plants right now that I could keep all the new plants in some level of quarantine. But she also, you see, she's got a little polka dot appearance on her too. She has been sprayed with the sulfur spray as well because everybody is getting some, okay? She is so cute though. Look at, she's already got some new growth growing on. Look at that. I think what I read was that they are like any other pothos, epipremnums, like they grow really quickly. And I think she is a climber, right? Yeah, I think she's a climber. So I have a goal. There's an idea I have in my head about what I want to do with some plants, and she is going to be one of those plants. I haven't quite fleshed out everything I want to do just yet, but as soon as I get my plans together, I will let you guys know. But yes, this is her, and I got her in the gray pot. They had this same pot in a white color. I felt like they had like a peachy color or pinky. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be getting my stores mixed up. But anyway, they had this gray and a white. And it sounds like it's got it looks almost shiny too, like it's a ceramic. This might be ceramic. I don't know. This might be ceramic. But yeah, I love it. I think she's really pretty. She's got a lot of new growth on here. So I'm loving her. And then, okay, I'll show this one. Come on now. Come on. How are you not in love with her? Oh, I mean, okay. I can't even talk. Okay. So I went in the store. I was looking for that daggone lemon meringue pothos. As you know, I have a global green. I showed you that in the HOYA haul. I have a global green, and as soon as I saw the global green, I was like, this probably looks a lot like the lemon meringue. But then I saw somebody's lemon meringue and it had a lot of yellow in it. And I was like, ooh, those two together would look nice in a pot, right? And I'm minding my business, walking through. I believe I got this one from Home Depot. And okay, so let me backtrack a little bit. I went to Lowe's first. And when I went to Lowe's, they had all of these other plants. And then they had a random golden pothos there. And it was just as variegated as this one. And I was like, oh my God, that is so pretty. And it was nice and full. And I was like, ooh, but I don't need a golden. So I was like, I'm looking for what I'm looking for. I'm going to walk away. And I walked away. And you know, I'm driving and that thing was haunting me. Like, girl, you should have got that plant. You should have gotten that plant. So then I was like, I said, you know what? If I go through my shopping day and I get home and I still want it, I'll come back. No problem. So the next store I went to was a Home Depot. No, the next store I went to was Walmart and I picked up this one. But then I went to the Home Depot and this again was like sitting there just like, girl, This is your second chance. I've seen this variegated before, and I'm thinking, oh, I can always get a golden pothos. I'll just get it later. And I put it off, and when I go back to the store, I don't see them this variegated. I see them, they're beautiful. They might have as much variegation as, I don't even see one of these, like maybe like this. It might be as variegated as these two leaves here, but not as variegated as this. Ugh, what? Come on now. She is beautiful. She is, now this is my butamus. I always have a plant in my collection that I call butamus. I hadn't had one in a long time. My butamus back in the day used to be a philodendron rojo, rojo Congo, I think. And oh, she was like 3 feet wide. She was beautiful. I'm not going to tell you that my grandsons decided that they wanted to play sword fight and beat the crap out of my plant. They thought it was funny. Now I can laugh about it, but at that time, whoo, sis was hurt. I was hurt. Do you hear me? Okay, so back to her. I think this is going to be my new butamus. I cannot wait to put her in the propagation bin. I'm going to give her a couple of little bit to get acclimated. She is in a dirt right now. Her soil is really saturated. So if she doesn't start drying up within the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to get her up out of this soil, because I don't understand that they put all the water in this pot. So, and this is one of those self-watering type pots. So maybe what has happened is that the water has gone down here and the weight of it is still the same, although it's not really touching. No, this dirt is kind of saturated. Anyway, I love her. I got her from Home Depot, and I think she is really, this reminds me of the pothos that I saw in Mexico. And I couldn't walk away from it. I could not. I was like, well, I guess if I don't find a lemon meringue, this is going to have to do it for me. Now, and no, the next plant is not a lemon meringue. Before you click off thinking, oh, I know what the last one is. It's not. The last plant is actually a plant that I'll say this much. It's a Monstera. And I'll show you. It's the Monstera Peru. Come on now. Child. What? Look at that. She is beautiful. You know it. Talk about her. Go ahead. Tell your friends. She is cute. So I had a Monstera Delicioso. Is that right? Why I feel like that's a candy. Jesus. I had the big Monstera. Where's the heart? It's past the morning. I done drank all my coffee. So there's really no reason for these shenanigans. But I had the Monstera. She had a mishap. We'll talk about that another time. And in my mind, now I'm saying I think these plants, this genus grows really well. And I loved having the Monstera. I would buy another one in a heartbeat. But I saw people with the Peru, and I'll be honest, their Perus looked a little skimp. You know, I realize she is a crawler though. She's not a bushy, she's not a bushy plant that she's going to take off when she wants to run. And so I get that. And in order to keep her like this, I'm going to have to probably cut her and keep her a certain way and I don't even know if I could call this one a her. She is giving me all kinds of masculine energy. I'm loving this plant. She is beautiful. I did not know I wanted her until I saw her. And it's funny because I walked in, I was going towards this plant and she was like, no, ma'am, no, you're not about to walk past me. And I was like, oh, you are right. I am not. And I'm looking at it and I was like, That's a Peru? Look how big these leaves are. Look at that. That is crazy to me. Oh, oh my goodness. The ruffleness. You can't see how shiny she is because she got some spray down too. So she's looking a little dull right now, but when I wash her off, these leaves look like crocodile backs. Like, it is beautiful. I love it. I love the color. It looks like it's been watercolored, right? It looks like it's been painted with a watercolor technique. I'm loving this. And if you know me, you know I love watercolor. So this is the bee's knees for me. So I'm in love. So the reason it seems like to me, my pull to certain plants right now is that I am drawn to plants that grow really quickly and grow well. Like, I don't have to trick it to want to live here. It really grows really well, really quickly, right? And it's real easy to take that stance in the summertime when everything is growing, but I really am looking for plants that grow well. And part of that is because, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is that plants are my therapy. Having plants has been a huge therapeutic placement in my life. And right now, having plants that grow without permission, they're not asking the world to co-sign. They're not asking the world to give them permission. They are living their best life. They are doing it. I need that in my life. When I see my plants doing that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at you. Give me a robe. I want to sing this song too. Okay. So yeah, I'm loving plants like that. Like I said, if I gotta go and climb a mountain and get water from Tibetan caves and bay at the moon in order for a plant to grow, I don't think she gonna do well here because I'm not doing all that. I don't want to do it. I ain't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I need ones that are going to live their best life. Now, I understand that some of these might be slow growers, and I'm okay with that because once again, they're not asking permission. They doing them. I grow slow. If you need something to grow fast, get something else get somebody else to do it because I'm not gonna do it, right? So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I believe, this is my thought right now, that these are my last haul plants. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So if you have any of these plants, go ahead on and give me a like, right? Another thing too is that you got to subscribe, right? But you don't have to. But why wouldn't you want to? Like, we're all doing this plant thing together. We are forming and growing a plant community. There's almost 400 of us at the time of this filming, at the time of this video. At the time I created this video, there's almost 400 of us. Oh my God. I'm just elated. I just get such a joy at knowing that there are people out there that love plants as much as I do, that appreciate this hobby. And hopefully I'll find that we all have the same or have a similar effect. Plants all have a similar effect on us. Like, they are therapeutic. They are our therapy. I love looking at the roots. I love looking at the babies. I love looking at how they grow, that they grow. I love knowing that me giving something access to light and water in my home, and they can grow and do what they need to do, and that I'm not killing them. That is part of my therapy. So hopefully you agree, and if you agree, please join the community and subscribe to this channel so that you can be abreast of all the shenanigans. You need to know when I put the videos out so that you can Come and giggle with me. Like I giggle therapy. Giggle therapy with plants. uh, so yeah, if nothing else, you guys have a great day. Bye. Bye there, bye girl, bye, 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 bye.